Hi guys, Dr. Bhat here. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make an amazing, delicious matcha latte, no box nut milks required. So we've all nailed coffee, but the truth is we haven't really nailed how to make a matcha latte. And then when you make it and it kind of sucks, you don't want to make it again. So I'm going to show you guys a step-by-step way using ingredients you have on hand, and it's going to be delicious. So sometimes it's so nice to have an alternative to caffeine, especially if you need that second coffee in the day. We can pick something more potent and an antioxidant punch like matcha. Matcha is really potent in something called EGCG, which is an antioxidant that's really important in detoxification, metabolism, and relaxation. The thing you want to make sure you check out when you're picking a matcha is if you don't use it that often, pick a smaller container. The matcha should be bright green in color, and over time you only want to keep it for about 3 months because the green will kind of go a bit more brown, and this is the matcha oxidizing. So for this recipe, you're going to use about a teaspoon of matcha powder. You're going to use about 2 teaspoons of coconut butter. When you open a fresh jar of coconut butter, just make sure you're scraping aside the coconut oil so that you're actually getting to the butter. And some organic vanilla. I use about a teaspoon, but just however much you want to taste. So I like coconut butter for a number of reasons. It's a nut-free. It's really good if you're avoiding allergen foods, or if you're on an elimination diet, you can always have coconut butter, and it gives a nice thick creaminess to the latte. So what's super easy about this is you just need a blender and hot water, and then the ingredients we mentioned. So I'm gonna add about a cup of hot water. And you want to make sure that it's hot but not boiling. And then you're gonna throw in the matcha and throw in the coconut butter. And lastly, the vanilla. And then we're gonna blend this up. If you're feeling fancy, you can add half to 1 scoop of collagen right at the end of the blending process. If you're in the mood for something super creamy, add a tablespoon of cashew nuts toward the end, and if you're not allergic and if you're not prone to bloating. And you can always add this in a travel mug and take it to go. Delicious. There you have it, you guys. Here's an amazing way to make a matcha latte with all ingredients you have on hand already. You don't need to settle for microwaving up some Tetra Pak nut milk.